Okay, this looks like a fun problem, and it looks like something we haven't done before. So I'm going to put this information in a table of values, and I'm going to have, it's a sequence, so the first term is the number 2, the next term is the number 8, and the third term in the sequence is not a number. They give me the expression 3y plus 5 for the next term. So what they say is find the value of y if the sequence is arithmetic. Okay, so if this sequence is arithmetic, that means that I'm growing by adding the same thing repeated. So if I'm going to go from 2 to 8 via addition, that means I'm adding the number 6. And if I want to do that jump one more time, I need to add another 6, and 8 plus 6 would be 14. So that means this term would have to equal 14. And if the question is what value of y would make this 14, I'm just going to solve this simple linear equation. I'm going to take away 5 from both sides. So that gives me that 3y must equal 9, and therefore y would be the number 3. So if this sequence was growing and it was arithmetic, y would have to be 3. And then we go to the other side and we decide, well, what if it's geometric, right? So I'm going to take the exact same approach. My first term is the number 2. The second term is 8. The third term I know is the expression 3y plus 5 again. And if I'm jumping forward using multiplication for growth, right, my multiplier is the number 4, right? 2 times 4 is 8. And if I jump forward again, my multiplier is still 4, and this time 4 times 8 would be 32. So that means that this next term right here, when I multiply it by 4 again, would have to equal 32. So same thing, it's just a linear equation. I'm going to take away 5 from both sides, so I get that 3y is equal to, is it 37? 32 minus 5, take away 3 more. That doesn't seem right. No, because it's 30. It's 32. Take away, 32. Take away 5 is going to be 27, not 37. I'm adding 5. So this is going to be 27. And if I divide both sides of that by 3, 27 is divisible by 3. It's 9, right? So I end up getting that y is the number 9. So if y was 9, right, in this equation, if y was 9, this would be 32. And if y was 3, this would be 14. So you can see the sequence, if it was arithmetic, it would be 2, 8, and 14. If it was geometric, it would be 2, 8, and then 32. And using these numbers, right, I was able to figure out what y was. So there we go. Y is 3 in the case of an arithmetic sequence, and y would be 9 in the case of a geometric sequence.